Yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel once more. So, as I promised we were going to give you a tutorials on how to cut a top kaftan, a top senator wear. So, this is me sorting out a particular material for one of my clients. So, I was trying to sort out a perfect color for this wonderful client, and at the end of the day I ended up picking two materials for this client. So we'll be using those materials to bisect and to give a step by step on how to do this. So as you can see, we ended up picking a white and blue a sky blue material, deep sky blue material. So you can see what I'm doing. I've arranged it, so I'm flipping it over to each end. So as you can see what I'm doing, so I'm just trying to make the material straight to avoid any squeezed points. So at this point now I'm giving it a new edge so that we can bring out the length of the top. So don't forget that every length of your top you are adding an extra of 6 inches. So you can see that the length of the top is 34. So we'll be adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So making it a total inches of 40. So don't forget to always add your 6 to the total length of your initial length measurement for the top. So after doing that, you create a line so that you can have a perfect straight line while cutting. As you can see, I'm cutting it out. So after cutting that, then I will go straight to cut the up line also, to have a perfect straight line too. And don't forget, we are cutting two different materials for the same client. We are cutting a white and a deep sky blue material also. So after doing this, don't forget, you always remember to align. Always remember to align. So after getting your length, so I think the next thing you will do is to get your body measurement. Yes, so you can see the body for this particular client is I think about 37 or thereabouts. So you do 37 divided by 4. Don't forget, the body measurement 37 divided by 4. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. 37 divided by 4 now is giving me what? It's giving me 9 and quarter. 9 and quarter. And don't forget to always add 1 inch sewing allowance. 1 inch 1 inch sewing allowance will give us what? 10 and quarter. 10 and quarter, 1 inch. Now this is a simple way as a beginner at which you can learn how to cut your kaftan top. So you can see, don't forget to add your 1 inch allowance after you might have divided the body measurement by 4. Then whatever you have after dividing your body measurement by 4, make sure you add 1 inch sewing allowance. Don't forget, it is not half inch, it is 1 inch sewing allowance. So you can see, this is me trying to get the exact 10 and quarter that I've measured. So you can see. So once you get that, then you cut out the excesses. So you can see that's what I'm doing now. I'm cutting out the excesses. Please don't forget to always add 1 inch sewing allowance. 1 inch sewing allowance. So you can see I'm done cutting. So what I'll need to do now is, don't forget, we are cutting two different materials. So we'll need to sort out the back for the blue and the back for the white. I would also need to sort out the front for the blue and the what and the front for the back for the blue also. So that's what we are going to do. So you can see this is me. I've sorted out the back for the blue and the back for the white. So this is me trying to sort out the front for the blue. So you can see I am placing the front for the blue, and always remember to turn to your wrong side, turn to the wrong side of the material, and always remember while you are placing your front part over the back part, there should be a 4 inches gap. As you can see, that's what I'm doing, a 4 inches gap. So you can see that the back, there is a 4 inches allowance, a space. It will not be equal. The front and the back will not be equal. So you would always remember to give a 4 inches gap. So you can see that is what I have done. So you can see that the the front is taller than the back because of the 4 inches down allowance. So you can see. So now we'll be moving down to the shoulders. Now always remember to slant your shoulder. So you can see from that back, I'll be marking from where the back started. I'll be marking a 3 inches. So that will serve as my slanting point. So you can see what I'm doing at this particular time. So I'll use my ruler. To make that slant line. So you can see how it is. So the next thing now is the back measurement is 17. So you divide your back by 2. That's 17 divided by 2 is giving us what? 8.5. Then you add half inch for sewing allowance. Your back measurement, the exact shoulder measurement divided by 2. Whatsoever thing you have there, you add an allowance of half inch for sewing allowance. So the next thing, you cut through that slanted line. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. Just take your time, watch what I'm doing, and I promise you won't get it wrong. Always pay attention to details. Yes, so pay attention to the details so far, so you can see what I'm doing. So after cutting out that slanted part, as you can see, so you can see that 4 inches allowance. So you can see that I'm now adjusting it. So now you can see that the front part is now equal to the back part when it comes to the down. Then why that 4 inches has been moved to the up part. So you can see I am overlapping the back to the front by half inch. So you can see that the back materials is lapping into the front part by half an inch. Then now I want to have my armhole. The easy way I get my armhole is my shoulder measurement divided by 2, which is 8.5. Then I will subtract 1 inch from the 8.5. So it will give me what? 7.5. So most times I do subtract 1 inch. Most times I do subtract half inch, depending on the kind of arm that your client have. Always pay attention to the kind of arm, especially when you are dealing with somebody that is a little bit fat. Do you get? So you can see now this is me taking out my neck measurement. So you can see I am doing 2.5 in breadth, then 2.5 you can see. Then I'm doing my length 3.5 or 3.25. So you can see I'm doing it, either I do 3.5, 3.25, or 4, depending on how wide the person's neck is. Don't forget, you can't compare a slimmer neck to a neck that is fat. So that's why you need to be careful while cutting your neck. So you can see this is me just drawing out the neck to give easy pattern to cut out. So this is me cutting out the neck. And if you are paying attention, you will notice that I did not really follow the pattern I drew, because I find out that if I am to follow that exact pattern, the neck will be too big for this particular client. So that's why I do tell people, pay attention to the client you are making clothes for. Pay attention to their body, especially their neck, their arm. Pay attention to everything, so that at the end of the day you won't be making dress for your client and they will start complaining that the neck is too big, the arm hole is too tight or is too big. So you need to be very careful. So this is me trying to cut out the armhole. So I divided that part into two, then I'm giving an half inches outside allowance. So you can see what I'm sketching now. This thing is very easy. Yes, once you followed video religiously, you will find out that it is very easy. So you can see the freehand sketch. There is actually an armhole um, pattern, but you can see I am using my freehand sketch. So you just need to be careful while cutting. So you can see what I'm doing. You can see this is me cutting out the armhole. So look at the product of the armhole. So you can see how it is. These are just easy way. Then this is me trying to cut out the back. So you can see I will just follow the same pattern that I used to cut the front. Remember, this is just one of the easy way. Or now there are some professional ways whereby your back won't be equal to the front, just as you have seen, but still the same result. Yes, still the same result. So just for you to get it easier, so this is me trying to cut out the back aspect of the neck. So you can see, if you find this video very educative, or you have any question, please hit the comment section. Ask me whatsoever question you want to ask me, whether concerning this video that I'm dropping or concerning anything that is giving you tough time when it comes to making kaftan dresses. Hit me up in the comment section and I'll do it to reply you.